We're live.
Driving again. Conor
McGregor is officially retired from mixed martial arts today. He announced that. God damn, I look terrible. He announced He announced that today on his Twitter. Quick announcement: I decided to retire from mixed martial art. And
show yourself, damn it.
No, I've shown enough of myself. I look too bad. So basically, do you think it's real?
Do I think it's real, or do the fans, the 0 viewers? So that's going to go to me. Do I think it's real? Absolutely, yeah. I think Conor doesn't have the desire to fight anymore. He's making more money with whiskey. Why fight?
Unemployed Mario Yamasaki is commenting. He's doing the fucking hard thing. Thanks, Mario. We appreciate it.
No, I think Conor's done. There's a whole bigger story here, obviously. Something going on, I think, with Straight Blast.
Yeah, because
it seems like the whole empire of McGregor's team is falling apart. I couldn't imagine him, even if he comes back.
Eddie, that is true. But, I'd been seeing those sexual assault allegations for a while. The only reason that I think the media is picking up on it right now is because he announced his retirement.
Yeah, the sexual assault story.
I've been seeing. I saw that for at least 7 months ago, before the Khabib fight. So I don't know if that's the reason, but I don't think he's retired. I think he's doing the same thing that he did the last time that he retired.
Ah, shit.
He was named in the New York Times, but
that's true. He wasn't named beforehand. So
but the only reason he wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't officially named by the police.
How the hell did
in the media? No, he wasn't official. That's true. I'll get to Forrest. I'll get to you in 1 second, man. He wasn't named by the.
Hang on to the small.
He was not. He was not named by the media in Ireland because they have a law that says they can't name a guilty party or something. All that I know is that they questioned McGregor a while ago and they released him, and he hasn't been charged with anything. But I do think, on to the next one, I do think that you're right, that he does not have the hunger anymore. He looked very off against Khabib. He himself admitted that he didn't give, whatever the reason was, he just looked flat-footed. He looked like shit.
After he got his ass beat by Mayweather, Conor didn't have it anymore because and I was a McGregor fan.
I still am, but
I just don't like Conor now because of all the circus that comes along with calling everybody out after every fight, the Cerrone thing, and it's just like he's almost just trying to be his own promoter.
He is his own promoter.
And that's fine, I understand that, but if you're actually not going to fight, what's the point? What business are you in? Just talking about fighting? Is that the business?
Well, here's the thing, right? He wants shares in the UFC.
He's not going to get shares in the UFC.
But why not? Because Sylvester Stallone and all these celebrities have
a fighter.
Yes, but the celebrities have stakes in UFC, and so why not McGregor?
Okay, so I don't know. I think that creates a little bit of a conflict of interest.
I don't see how.
Conor and one of the champions, possibly.
I mean, maybe, but it's not.
Sound too good.
It's not like
it's sounding a little bit like pro wrestling.
Look, I think that no, because wait, you can't rig. You could rig a mixed martial arts fight, but I just don't see that happening.
If Conor was to lose 3 more fights, let's say he didn't retire, he loses 2 more fights. You know who's going to care about Conor McGregor? Nobody. And I think that's the thing.
Definitely.
That Conor knows is that these guys, the MMA is kind of evolving a little bit since the last time even he fought Khabib. Khabib murked him, and there's a lot of other guys out there like Khabib, that aren't on his level, but in the lightweight, and the featherweight, and the welterweight, that would really give him nothing but trouble.
Mario's right. Mario said that he's taking a page out of Floyd's book and trying to stay relevant without fighting. I definitely think so. This is what I think. I think Conor wants to fight. He doesn't need to. I think he wants to. I think he's willing to do a co-main event, except he wants shares in the company. So I think this retirement is just like it was the last time when the second Diaz fight. He was supposed to be on UFC 200.
He had made some money, but he hadn't made Mayweather money yet.
That's true. He doesn't need to fight anymore.
No, he says he's retired from mixed martial arts. Now let's be honest. If this sexual assault thing or whatever is being named in comes to fruition, he's fucked. He's gonna have to stay retired because the UFC won't employ him.
I'm sure. I mean,
Whatever
boxing employed Mike Tyson.
That was a different time.
You know, so I mean,
yeah, I could see him going back to boxing.
Oh yeah, he'll go back.
He could fight Mayweather again. I wouldn't pay for the. I would not in a million years pay another $100 to watch that garbage fight over.
Look, I think
stream it.
Probably stream it. Look, I think that. And Artem Labov, the GOAT, the Russian GOAT, posted and deleted a video of him connecting on Conor in a sparring session, with the caption "bum."
I know what you're saying was pretty serious, but I honestly thought that was Tony Ferguson about to jump in front of my car. I almost said, "Oh shit, Tony's at it again. He's about to jump to the road."
God damn, that thing with Tony Ferguson, man. I mean, if Tony, he's going he's going fucking nuts. But this video's about McGregor. We'll get into the Tony Ferguson shit. But I really think that Conor's gonna fight again. I think it's a ploy. Because imagine this, right? Conor fights Khabib again. That's a big fight. That's just as big as the last fight, if not bigger, right? Conor fights Khabib when he's coming out of retirement. That's even bigger.
No,
any fight of him coming out of retirement.
How the fuck is Conor versus Khabib any bigger? That's my question. He got mauled by Khabib. So he retires and then he comes out, after a big fallout with his team? He's going to have to find a new camp. If he doesn't, that's the only way he stays relevant. If he was to say, okay, McGregor retires, takes up training at ATT, and then he goes fight Khabib, then you got some fight. If McGregor retires and he's fucking wrestling with jiu-jitsu and shit with Dylan Dennis and shit like that, he's going to lose again.
Yeah. Hey, Dylan, remember when you said you were a better version of Khabib and had Conor ready for the fight? LOL, boom, roasted.
You guys, let us know what you guys think of this McGregor thing. I obviously think it's bullshit. I mean, I think it's real. I think it's bullshit that he ever started calling anybody out, but...
Pettis,
Cowboy. Mainly, that's the one that's the most disappointing, is the Cerrone thing is just garbage. That should have been a fight so long ago.
Yeah, it really should have.
If Conor's last fight was him getting his ass kicked by Khabib, then Jesus.
Why did John Kavanaugh split with Conor? They haven't.
They have.
Not officially. John Kavanaugh
said he wouldn't coach him.
God. John Kavanaugh said that it would take a lot for Conor. It would have to take a lot of convincing for him to coach Conor again. There's got to be a reason. So the other reasons were the belts, the first belt, the second belt, the Nate Diaz fight, the rematch. So now what's he fighting for? What's he fighting for? And Kavanaugh doesn't want him to take unnecessary damage or whatever. At least that's the official story. I think if Conor did fight again and they are actually cool with each other still, I think John Kavanaugh would still coach him.
Drink Jameson, not proper 12.
Drink proper 12 too. How do I end this?
Proper X on the right.
Shit.